Let's see if it's working.
Oh, now it's not lagging, I think.
Now it's not
okay.
lagging?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Is it good? Okay. Let me...
Compared to the first time, it's very good.
Okay. Yeah, because I changed my internet cable. I was preparing like I have a second internet cable, so yeah. I'm really making sure that everything is fine. Okay. So let's wait for people to join. I also will announce it again so people can know that it started. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Okay, let me check on my end if it's working right. Stabil. Jó, nincs lag, ugye? Is it good for everyone? Ladies and gentlemen, can we start? Are you ready to start? Let me know. Lurkers, speak up. Also, don't sleep. don't cook or olyan homályos a kép. Ne csináld. Fefegyvernél stabil. Homályos. Ja, jó. Oké, azt hittem. Jó. Oké.
It works.
Yeah, it's working. It's working now. Okay. Are we good to start?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I said before we start, everyone, my friend here will answer community-oriented questions at the end of the stream. So prepare for that. So even if you will ask something in the chat, we will watch back the chat, and I will also like ask those questions. So feel free to use the chat, és hölgyek, urak, nyugodtan kérdezzetek. Okay, so welcome everyone. This is the very new episode of my Dev Live show, and I'm here today with the creator of Avita, Journey of Hope. I'm very honored and very thankful that you have accepted my request for this video interview of mine. And yeah, like I'm always saying, let's start with a little bit of introduction about yourself.
I'm as a developer of this game. My name is Vadym. I'm from Ukraine, and now I live in Italy.
Okay.
And I developed Avita for already like a year and 3 months, or 3.
Can you add a little bit of voice to you, because you're
Okay.
yeah, you're quiet again. Sorry for that.
I think that's a problem of Discord. Which I think I should remove the. Okay, I think it's okay right now.
It's better, yeah. But you can also like add a bit of voice. Like it's still in the middle. You can add more if you can.
And like this, is it better right now?
It's better now, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
That's okay. And that's it.
Okay. Thank you. So, okay, like I'm always saying, I'm always interested in people's developers' origin stories about how they started playing video games and also how they got into game development. So, what is your story about that? So, how you got into gaming? Let's talk about
into
first.
gaming.
Yes.
It was like just a childhood full of games. So
Okay.
I started playing like Mario, and also I liked. I was playing Need for Speed also when I was a child. So now I'm still liking racing games.
Okay.
That's it. I just was playing games. So.
I see. And so, how did you decided to go into game development from loving games?
It was quite randomly. I was like young,
Okay.
I think. I was a child yet. I was
Okay.
12.
Oh, okay.
and my parents suggested me to try some activities about game development, so I started.
Were they
So
making games as well, or were they?
yeah, we were making games.
Oh, okay, nice. So it's a family-oriented thing. Nice.
No, my family no, but
Oh,
like they suggested me to
oh, they
try
just
it.
suggested. Okay, okay. So they
Yeah,
were supportive then about you playing games
yeah,
and being a developer. Nice. Okay,
yeah.
so is Avita your very first game that you are making, or?
No,
Okay,
I started making games first for itch.io,
okay,
uh, and then I tried Google Play. Then I tried Steam finally, like with two games, with two small games, which were
okay.
unsuccessful. But
I
yeah,
see.
and now I'm developing Avita.
I see. Okay. And what was your what were your first two games that you mentioned before Avita?
On Steam, the Castle of Time,
Okay,
which is like a very short 5 minutes game,
okay.
and Cold Way is like a platformer, just for 1 hour, I think. It's
I see.
they're quite small. They're quite small and like just small games. So
I see. Okay. So were they like learning experiences for you to be able to make a bigger game, you would say?
yeah, I would say like this.
Okay. And so when you started making a bigger game, were you afraid to do that at the first time?
I didn't understand how difficult it is. So
Okay. Okay.
I wasn't afraid actually, but
Okay.
when I started, I understood that it's like difficult
I see.
because developing a game for a year or even two is quite a long process. So it becomes just a routine,
I see.
and
Were you also
you.
working in other territory?
I'm studying.
Oh, you're studying. Okay, okay. So you're a student. I see, I see, I see. And do you study something connected to game development or
Not
totally other thing?
totally different.
Oh, okay, totally different. Okay. And so how can you manage your time, like being a student in another territory and also making a game?
It's kind of difficult.
Okay, okay. So what's the recipe for you to balance your time?
uh, like I come back home from studying and I start making a game. I work, and that's it. Like it's difficult to mix this two important activities
I see.
because like I can work for 3 4 hours per day, I think.
Okay.
So
And do you so can you see yourself like also if you graduate switching to another university or high school to learn IT oriented stuff as well? Or
uh,
you're more into
I
like learn from the internet?
I'm more into learning from internet.
Okay.
It's just fun to learn something on your experience.
I see. Okay. And
But
so
also, if there is somebody who can teach you something,
I see.
it's cool.
Okay.
So
Were there times when you like was very lost or you were very lost and you wanted help from another somebody who could help you, but you didn't have anyone to help, or did you have anyone to help?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't have such difficult situations until now, but
Okay.
I'm sure that I
So
will
you're
have.
saying you're talented in it. That's nice to hear.
I'm not,
Oh, you,
but like
why?
I
You did
don't.
not have any problems. You're saying it's good
But
to hear
like
that.
the problems were like I was searching the solutions in the internet. So
I see. Okay. So you are
uh,
saying that it's a skill of yours that you can handle every challenge and every situation easily,
uh,
or more
I,
easy than others.
I can say this is easy, but I think I do. I can't handle it.
I see. Okay, so before we going deeper into talk about your games, so would you rather like also make your own games in the future, or would you rather be part of a small team or a bigger team? What's
I
your
think
plan?
I think I will continue making games by myself,
Okay,
but I am not sure about it. I didn't try to work in team. I think if there's a team of two people, it's kind of good, but it's also more difficult because you need to work together and like if you work together on one project for 2 years, it's completely difficult because you're only in two, and it's like you need to decide everything together but it's kind of difficult, I think.
I see. Okay. And would you like to make games like bigger games in the future? So are you planning to be like a full-time developer as well, or you are planning to do it like a side hustle, for yourself?
I, I I'm looking to become like full-time game developer,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's I think I will not make like such a big games because like making games for 2 years is too long for me. I feel like it's quite demanding because of in persistence. You need to finish it. Like the mood changes every month. Sometimes you think that a game is absolutely cool, but sometimes you think it will fail. Like, and
I see.
it's too difficult to stand all these mood changes,
I see.
as I
And
think so.
what kept you be motivated when you were telling me that sometimes you are in a mood that the game will fail? So what kept you motivated by the
I
developing
think
process?
I just want to finish it
Okay.
because like it's I more think that I need to finish this thing because I already have audience and somebody waits for this game anyway.
Okay.
And it will be also failure for myself, and like I already worked for 1 year, and if I stop doing it, I will lose 1 year of my life just
Was
for nothing.
wasted. Yeah, I see. Okay. So yeah, going to the game that you are working on now, Obita. So what was the influence behind that game?
Mostly Metroidvanias like Momodora.
I see. Okay.
Uh, yes, this is quite similar,
Okay.
and I think also some Souls-like games like even Blasphemous or Moonscars. It's it's not very popular, but I really
Okay.
like it. And not really Hollow Knight, but mostly Momodora because I love the style of it. Like it's quite simple mechanics, but it's still been fun, and the art style, it's cute.
I see. Okay. And so with the difficulty, what was your goal? To develop like a very casual or somewhere in between difficulty game
Somewhere,
or
I think somewhere like I want I want to make a difficulty choice, so
okay.
but I mostly like was more oriented on Souls like,
I see. Okay.
uh, but I still wanting to make it for playable for not only Souls like lovers because it's kind of painful sometimes.
You're
So
afraid that nobody will beat it, right?
I think I had an idea. I don't know will it be in the future game, but like make a difficulty changes like just a person or Souls like lover.
Okay, okay. One life, right, for the whole game, or something like
Maybe.
that. That would be brutal. Yeah. Okay, I can feel you that. Okay. So do you believe if the developer can like play through his game, then everyone can?
I don't know,
You don't
honestly.
know. Okay. Okay, so and you were telling us that like you're designing the game full by yourself, right? Is that correct?
I'm mostly a game designer, but I don't draw. I
Okay.
don't. And mostly game designing, level designing,
Oh, I
programming.
see. Okay, 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 okay. And so as for the music, do you compose the music too, or
With the music, I have like it's kind of mixed stuff
okay?
because sometimes I hire composers, sometimes some fans do something even
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
even
So it's like a
the
mixed. People help you.
yeah sometimes I do something, sometimes it's assets from each IO,
I see. Okay,
but that's temporary I think anyway, so
okay. And so
at least in
when
music.
I see.
So
Okay. And so when designing this story and writing this story, what's influenced the story of this game?
that's kind of I was trying to make something similar just to my favorite games, and maybe I was trying to take some vibe of Slavic mythology into it, but it doesn't contain like Slavic mythology just created but by myself, but I wanted to make it a bit similar to it.
Okay. As for the gameplay, if we can discuss that too, were you aiming like for a more fast-paced, action-oriented like Metroidvania, or do you want it to have it like a more strategic, slower-paced one?
First, I wanted to make it more like realistic, like a bit of to add a bit of surviving stuff.
Okay,
But now I understood that it's not, it will not work, at least like I wanted it to work.
I see.
So I think it will be more like similar to Momodora stuff, or even like just Souls likes.
Okay,
I wanted to I like played survivor games, and I wanted to try like to add inventory, which is like more realistic. But now I understood that it's just will not work in game like this, because it will be at least difficult to make, because the game I started to make is not supposed to be like this, probably. Like it will not, I will not be able to make it work good.
I see. Okay. And so, like, you were talking about the monsters too and the bosses. Which monster was your favorite to design and why?
I can't say that I really like designing enemies. Like it's AI is just the most difficult thing to make for me. But I think the last goblins I added, like the green ones, are just my favorite, because I added a few, two different attacks, and I think it's kind of difficult because some people really complain on combat system, and I understand that maybe it's not that good, so I need to correct it. And I think a lot of things I will remake, like the combat system which is in the demo is maybe not the best for right now. I need to improve it.
So, talking about other opinions that you mentioned that you want to correct things that other people mentioned to you, uh, do you feel like other people's or players' opinion matters to you, or not that much,
It
or you think to balance
does.
it?
I think it does for me.
Okay.
Like I usually I made a demo to get feedback,
Okay.
and like because if you work on the game for even a year, you add a lot of your ideas, which are my mine's are weird sometimes. Like they're completely, sometimes they doesn't work like they have to work, and players notice it all. Like the mechanics which are weird, which don't work, or just different things. So because players, but also like I'll change players. A lot of players complain about it. If somebody says like one person says something, I'm not sure that it is like a big problem for everybody. So I need to be sure that it's a problem for everybody.
Okay. Your camera froze, by the way, for me for a second.
Oops. I think I will turn it off and turn it on
Thank you.
again.
Thank you. Thank you.
It happened already once.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so and like you also mentioned, so I'm guessing if I'm correct, Vita is the main hero of the game,
Yeah,
right?
that's the main character.
Okay, so who was she influenced by?
By Momodora, mostly. Like it's quite a similar character, but mm, it's just yeah. I liked the style. It was made in Momodora, so
I see.
it's just similar, I think.
Okay. Okay, so and were you like trying to have also some side quests and also some mysteries in the game, not just the main story?
Yeah.
Are you aiming for that too?
Yeah, I think we will have some side quests. But I think I will not add a lot of side quests, because it's anyway the scale of the game does not let me to add a lot, but a few, like just for making player to discover the world a bit more, because it's kind of adds atmosphere and everything. I will add a few side quests.
Would you like to have side quests in your game that would stop players from going forward in the main story? Like most of these Metroidvania games has?
I think I will add some. Like I would like to have some,
Okay.
but if I will be able to add them correctly, and if it's gonna work, like if it's gonna seem okay, if it's gonna seem well. And also, I think there are a lot of, for example, notes, no, notes, text notes, diaries, and stuff like this, which may be just like addition to the main story.
I see.
Like they will explain something from main story, but some of them will just show something from daily life of some people,
Okay.
and some dialects too.
So it's like they are adding to the lore of the game, I'm guessing,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And so are you planning to also like update the game after its official release? Are you planning to add like, some DLCs or some story DLCs or some
I, s-
characters to play?
I thought about DLCs,
Okay.
but I'm not sure about it like at all. Uh, I think I'll make content updates, but not that big, and maybe DLCs, which will be just small DLCs about some characters, like other characters. But I can't say that it's like it will be because it depends on how will the game go, how will the main game go after release. Like, will the people like it or not?
Okay. So we were talking about like we were discussing that it is important for you to have players' opinions, but were there
Yeah.
times when you like had some people's opinion on, for example, the Steam page of your game, and you weren't sure if those things would need to be addressed? Like you were saying in your or to yourself that okay, he might be right, but he might be wrong, so I'm not changing that. Were there times like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, surely. But if like not one person says about it, it's probably it. Some people don't like something. Okay, it's or we had to add an option to change it,
But
or
do you
we
like
had
to stick
to
to your own ideas as well? So are you trying to like be true for you or be true for yourself to your own ideas as well, not just changing on every direction if more people want? So how can you
uh,
balance that? That's my question,
uh,
if I'm correct.
I think like the main idea of the game, like it's Metroidvania, it
Okay.
has some mechanics, it remains, but some stuff just maybe a lot of things I can change them because players want it.
Okay.
I think it's important for me to make like people satisfied with it.
I see. Okay. Okay, so what could you tell us, what are the core mechanics of the gameplay of your game?
This kind of movement
Okay.
attacks. We have a combo attack and shield, like parry attack. It also works like this. Rolling, and also I think I'll add some more special attacks like combos or something like this. But I will not really base the gameplay around this. Like it's more maybe about story, about plot, and traveling, just discovering the kingdom.
I see. Okay. So would you say that the balance goes more to the story than the gameplay in your game? If I'm correct, right?
I can't say, but I think it does a bit, but I'm not so sure about it. Like also, I'll add like bosses of combats, but the storytelling is also an important part for me. So
I see.
I think
And were you like so when designing this story, how the idea of this story that you have written come to your mind?
this actually is a difficult question because I changed the story for a lot of times. Like first, I was starting to making a Metroidvania, and I don't know. I maybe asked ChatGPT a few times for inspiration, and
Okay.
I checked a few games, and I don't know. I mixed it all. I added something mine and some my ideas what I like, and that's it. Here it is.
Okay. And so, what is the main message of your story? Because I'm sure that every developer wants to give a strict message to the players, even if they are not like willing to understand it, or they won't understand it for the first time when they play through the
I
game of a
don't.
developer. What would you say? What is the core message of your game
I
as with the
don't even
story?
know. I don't even know like main message, a core message. It's like a fantasy story, like with medieval style maybe. But I can say it like message of the game. Uh,
Yeah, because your story, like I saw your trailer and the reviews and also like the information about the story in a quick short like term. It's a very important thing, like to fight against the evil as well, and
yeah,
rebuild the kingdom. It's a common story, but still like it has some
it's kind
small
of
touches, with the message. And so that's why I asked you, so what could you
it's kind
say that?
of also fighting against evil, and
Okay.
it's kind of it has maybe a bit of mythology, like the game has its own mythology with even like its own gods and different stuff, and we are gonna. It's just like fighting against the evil guy, so.
Okay. Okay. And
So
so when you were telling us that the story is like a bit more important for you and the exploration than the gameplay, so what or how many different lands can we explore throughout the game?
different lands, like we have 7 zones,
Okay.
main zones. Some
How
of them are
how different they are to each other,
uh,
comparing to each other?
they're quite different. Like they
Okay.
will have different enemies, different. Every zone will have its own background story. Like
Are they interconnected too? Like with
yeah,
in a
there's
big
one.
word, like in Souls games as well?
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
kingdom like of with different zones. Some of them are like snowy, some of them are like forest rocks or
Okay.
something,
Nice, nice.
or caves. Every has I think its own enemies. It's one boss or two sometimes. Every has like its own plot, different story, history, maybe. Some different characters in NPC. Some of them are like empty because they are abandoned. I don't know. And sometimes you can find some villages or stuff like this.
I see. Okay. And so you were talking about that your story has been developed uh, on the process of making the game. So throughout your journey, making this game, and you changed a lot throughout the years.
I changed it a lot on start. Yeah, I
Okay.
changed it a lot.
Okay. So were you influenced by your everyday life too, or just games?
Not really, mostly games.
Mostly games. Okay. Okay. And did you put any Easter eggs to those games that you were influenced by? Or are you
Not yet.
planning to?
Not yet. I'm planning.
Okay. Okay. You can show for those developers that okay, I was influenced by your game, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. And so like if we would go further into the future, what other type of games or what other stories would you make?
I think I'm really into roguelites. Like, not really right now, but I like the idea of genre
Okay.
because maybe even for development, like that it would be maybe cool to make it. FPS shooters
I see.
are also quite. I like those games because I just played it when I was a child. So
Okay.
uh, and maybe racing games, but mostly right now I think about Metroidvanias mostly. So,
I see. Were you
But
planning, by the way, for going back to this game of yours that you're working on? Were you planning to add some co-op features to the game as well?
yeah, I think so. But
Okay.
I'm not that sure right now. I thought about making a few more games in the world of Avita, but
Oh, so you
of
want like games in the same universe, right? To
yeah,
connect them.
uh,
I see. Okay.
but like it depends on how this game goes, how
Okay.
Avita goes right now. So then I will decide it.
Okay. I see. I hope it will shine and everyone will like it and you will keep continue your work. Yeah. Okay. So and yeah, we talked about the future of your other games too. And when designing the story, can you see yourself not just be influenced by games at a later date in the future, but also about your life or your surroundings and your experiences throughout your life?
I don't think so because I mostly make games about like fantasy medieval stuff
Okay.
or I like medieval stuff. So but
Okay.
it's mostly the game events don't are not in our universe like not in
Yeah, true,
modern.
but I mean they can influence you. Like if you are, for example, in love, it can influence you to write a
Maybe
love story, right? So
maybe, but I'm not that sure about it. Like
okay.
I prefer more being influenced by games than by my life. So
I see. So they are like more of like fan fictions, we would say. I would
yeah,
say. Okay, I see. Okay. Okay. And so as for you mentioned multiplayer games as well and shooters, right? I'm
yeah.
correct about it.
I mentioned shooters. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
first person shooters,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it's kind of difficult to develop
And
by yourself.
what kind of shooters would you make? With what kind of story? Would you rather stay on fantasy side as well and to make like a fantasy shooter, or would you change
I
the
think I like.
theme?
I think I like post-apocalyptic ones
Okay.
because I also played a lot of them in childhood even, and I love this genre.
Okay, I
But
see.
anyway, I think I mostly like Metroidvanias because of like the genre for development because they are comfortable to make,
To make.
despite difficult, but they're long in development mostly. But anyway, they're possible to develop by yourself.
I see. Okay. And so what skills have you picked up during or being a developer that helped you grow as a person in your everyday life?
I don't even know. I need to think about it.
Okay.
uh, maybe maybe looking at everything, looking playing video games and thinking how the developers make some features.
Okay.
It's kind of weird, and
No, it
sometimes
totally makes sense. I got you. I got you with that.
sometimes you there's a bug and think okay maybe they had this problem here, especially if you use if you play the game made on the same engine as you did as you use like or just looking at some decisions developers made and understanding why they did it. It's like making games opens your mind for understanding why the games work like this. Like sometimes, sometimes I feel weird about it, like playing a game and thinking, "Oh, I understand why devs did this," or I think I would allow to not understand it, just to play and enjoy it. But anyway, that's
Okay. Were there times when you wanted to change something in a game that's not yours and was made by others? Because since you became a developer and developed games and you are or you were having another perspective.
I think I I did, but I wanted, but can't even remember which games.
Okay.
There were ones I wanted. I thought like it would be better like this, but probably it's just my personal opinion. It's not.
Okay.
It will not work. Maybe.
I see. Okay. And so if you would have to say or tell us about your favorite genre, you already told us about at that favorite genre, your favorite games. favorite Metroidvania games. Which one or which ones would you choose?
I think Momodora.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I just love the style. I love everything about it. There's Reverie and there's a Moonlight. And Moonscars, I think is also. I love this game.
Okay. That you
It
mentioned
was
you
cool.
were playing in your childhood, so those two. Okay.
Uh,
You should
I,
hook up the developers. You should contact the developers and tell them that you were influenced by them. So it would be a nice touch to them, in my opinion. If
I
you if
think
you
I will.
finish the game or even now, that would be
I
cool.
think I talked to one of the developers. So uh,
You should. That would be a nice touch too.
I talked to one of them, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Nice, nice, nice.
because we knew each other already. And yeah, since from Metroidvanias, I think those two. From racing games, I can say that I played a lot of them. I think mostly Need for Speed Underground 2. I liked it very
That's a
much.
classic, right?
Yeah, despite Underground 2 is not that that popular. Like, it's not that.
Yeah,
It's
people
not
people
that.
remember Most Wanted more, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
Most Wanted, and I played Carbon too.
yeah.
I can say Underground too. I
Have you
loved
played the Burnout series too?
which one?
Burnout. It was also a racing game, but you could like
No.
hit other cars and
Ah,
make them blow and make them
no,
disappear.
I didn't.
It was a very fast-paced racing game as well. Yeah.
And I think I loved survivor shooters, like even in Stalker. I think I was playing it.
You
I
could
was young.
combine all those like genres
Yeah,
into one game, right?
I don't think like that we can yeah, maybe we can combine Metroidvania and FPS shooter, but it's gonna
And
be not
roguelike
collect
too, and survival with a
and
car,
roguelike,
in
everything,
FPS, everything
everything.
together. Yeah. Ultimate mix.
It
That's a
will
future
be
project, right?
yeah, but like the problem is who will play it.
Maybe everyone, because it will be like, oh
Yeah,
my god,
yeah.
these genres
I'm a fan of
combined, like
roguelites.
it's new.
I'm a fan of roguelites. I need to play it. I'm a
Yeah,
fan of
true, true, true,
Metroidvania. I
true.
want to play it.
Like,
I'm a fan of racing games.
yeah,
Games. I want to play
everything in
it.
one mix. Yeah, true, true.
Yeah, this would be fun.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, and when making the graphics of the game, you also mentioned that you were influenced by your childhood games. So, what was the very or most likely or happy part about making the art and the design for the
I don't.
characters, the
I
biomes?
don't. I don't draw them actually.
Oh,
Like
okay. It's not you I was
the
making.
yeah, the assets mostly,
Oh, okay,
uh,
okay, okay. Okay, I
and
see.
yeah, I just saw some stuff like which was similar to games I liked, and I thought, wow, I wanna make a game with it.
Okay. But are you
This
planning
is kind
to
of
like
this kind of interesting way
okay.
of inspiration for me, like seeing asset packs in on itch.io, and then thinking it's cool. I want to make a story based on it. I want to
Oh,
make everything.
I see now. Okay.
It's kind of weird, but I don't
No,
know.
it makes
It's my
sense. It makes sense. And if
it, it,
it works, right? So
yeah, it does, but like yeah, some people don't like asset packs in video games, but I can't say that it's really a big problem for right now. But anyway,
what is the problem? What do you mean by a problem?
uh, using asset packs from each eye of in your game. Like if it's just some trees or something like this, it's if nobody will see it. But if it's characters, it's gonna be visible.
Do you think it's a cheap method to make games, in your opinion?
Yeah, but it's anyway cheaper. Yeah.
No, not like for a price, but for like the method. Like it's like takes away the gratitude and tends to have that clap for the developer that he made it by himself. But you cannot
Yep.
say it, so it's not it's not that
Yes.
good. Or
I
do
can.
you still consider it can work and it also can be a good game even
I
having the
think it can
sets?
be. I think it can be a good game. Like because most of the people don't see those assets. Like only developers can see it.
Okay.
And even if I see some asset packs in video games, it's not gonna be a problem for me. If they are used well, like if it looks all well combined, well in style.
True. True. So do you say that
But
if so there should be a creative mind that can combine these assets to make
yeah,
them work, in your opinion?
yeah, I think it's possible to do. Like it's just
So it's not
sometimes
for
it,
everyone. You say that nobody will, or not all of us will be able to use asset spec correctly, right? Without
it's
creativity.
it's sometimes we need to change something,
Okay.
but mostly I think it's possible to use it, but you need to find them.
Okay.
And sometimes you just need to draw something by yourself because like it will not seem that good. Uh, the asset packs because you can't something special like stuff like I don't know springs or sprites. No, sprites. It's okay. I don't even like special things or special characters which will look quite not like we used to see them. Uh, we, we got used. Yeah.
I see.
Some of them you can just find. That if you create a character in your head, you need to draw it anyway.
Okay. I see. So, and are you planning to release your game on other platforms as well, not just PC, not just Steam?
I think not just Steam,
Okay.
uh, but I can't really say that there will be a lot of different platforms. I think Steam, Epic Store, maybe Nintendo if it's gonna be okay. Like if I can do it, because
Okay.
I'm not that sure because it's kind of difficult and expensive maybe. Not Nintendo. Maybe Nintendo is quite possible. I didn't check it yet.
See. So would you
But
rather you as we mentioned like being expensive to publish for another console, would you rather have a publisher on your side, or would you rather have the publishing rights as your own?
I think I would rather have publishing rights like on everything on me because working with publishers can be quite more difficult because of mm, just document stuff and all this.
Okay.
And especially in Europe, it's like difficult.
Okay. And so you were talking about that you already have like a community, but how hard was it to market your game, or be a marketing pro at promoting your game, not just to your community but to others as well outside your community?
It's kind of I can't say that it's difficult. It
Okay.
was just I started Twitter, then I tried. I, I was just posting something on Twitter every day and just different gifs, and it worked.
Okay.
And then I tried writing different social medias. Uh, then I published a Steam page. I got maybe a few bloggers talked about me, and it was like this. I got maybe some wish lists on start, and then we took a part in Indie Cup. It's have you heard about it?
About Indica,
Yeah,
I read it
they
about it. Yeah.
yeah now they're making a European well European event.
Okay.
But back then, they were making Ukrainian one, and like I submitted my game on Ukrainian one, and I got a nominee.
Oh, nice. Congrats for that. Nice. I
Thanks.
wish you luck. I wish you the best for that. When will you know about the results?
Now, about the results of nominee of European, I didn't get anything. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
like, uh, but anyway, it's cool because at least somebody will play my game from
True,
them.
true, true. It's also a
And
promotion,
then
right?
you get an access to the events on Steam. Like Indie Cup makes events on Steam, and it can make a boost of wish list. Anyway,
Yeah, true,
uh,
true, true, true. Okay. And
but I submitted it on Ukrainian one, and then I got a nominee. Some bloggers played it. I got some wish lists, and that was quite a big
nice,
boost.
nice.
And also like mostly in Ukrainian community, but anyway, it was quite powerful boost. And then Steam Fest, which happened like this winter, February, and it gave us the biggest boost, I think, because I published the demo, first demo of all the time on Steam, like in 5 days. I don't know, in 3 days before the Steam Next Fest started. The funny thing was that the demo was quite buggy. It had a lot of bugs, and it was quite raw. Not even raw, like more buggy. Yeah.
I see.
And I understood that it has a lot of bugs in 3 days before the Steam Festival started. I didn't sleep a lot these days, and I was just correcting all the bugs. And I think I counted all the bugs, and there were like near to 30 different bugs in 15 minutes demo.
But you're a great tester as well, then, because you succeeded in
No,
like.
I want to say thank you, a person with nickname Brandy,
Oh, okay.
from community of Ukrainian game developers who was testing the game, because I could not find all those bugs. So
Thanks to them. Nice. Nice, nice. Or thanks to him.
and in
Sorry. Yeah.
general, yeah, and also it just had a lot of problems of like how I realized some mechanics and some stuff there, and just community help gave me a lot of feedback. So for some time, the Discord server of Avita Journey of Hope, like the channel ideas and bugs was the most active one.
Nice.
Like there were like I don't know, there was such a lot of messages that I don't know. I have never seen such a big activity on this server.
Nice. Nice. Glad that people like your game and,
And
and
like
they're helping you out. It's very nice
there
to
was a
have.
lot of feedback. Like a lot of people joined the server from the Steam Next Fest, and they were also giving some feedback. And it was quite like you need to listen to all of them. You need to check which feedback you will change or what you will not change, because it's just one person. It's kind of you need to read it all.
But
That
that's a
was a
very
lot.
nice touch that you're down to read all the
That,
messages because
yeah,
not
that's cool that
everyone is
people.
willing to, right? So
It's cool that people like it, that people want to help.
true, true.
And it's like so I had 3 days before, or 5 or 3, 4 days, something like this, before between the demo release and starting of the Steam Festival. So it was quite difficult to make it all
But you
work.
managed it, so it's a success, right?
I fixed almost all the bugs, so it
Nice,
worked
nice.
quite good. But then I got some feedback on Steam Next Fest, and I also changed a lot of stuff then.
Okay.
And also I made some demo updates. Yeah, and the Steam Next Fest was the biggest boost. And also time before Steam Next Fest, I was getting quite more wish lists than usually. And after Steam Next Fest, I was getting for like 100 wish lists per day. I don't know why.
Okay.
50, sometimes it was quite a lot for me.
Nice.
In the like during the 7 days of Steam Next Fest, I got a lot, but also different days before and after. I don't know. I just got a lot too. And also different bloggers made videos so with demos. So demo is very important.
Yeah, true, true. And also promotion, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
In
so
general, it's quite fun. So.
nice. Very nice story, by the way, and very nice to hear that a lot of people helped you and yeah, submitted their like opinions about your game. So what?
That's
No, go
that's
for
cool
that. Sorry.
seeing people, talking to people, just hearing people feedback. When you add something and people test it, it's cool. Just you make a game for people, for community.
True, 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 true. Okay, so what is your goal with as for the release date?
The release date,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about the spring of next year,
Okay.
like I think, or April or May, if everything goes well. Just I will work a lot because I want to finish it, because a lot of people are losing interest to it. Like I'm already developing it for 1 year and 4 months.
Yeah, but people have to understand that you are doing it almost alone, so they have to wait, right, for the quality game.
Yeah, but some people just change their tastes in games. There's some people
It was
stop liking.
always weird for me that people just change that quick.
Yeah,
So
that's normal. Like some people just stop playing video games. It's also okay because
they
I
grow up, right?
no, no, actually they just can change their
True,
interests.
true.
They can
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know start playing
true.
football
That
and
happens, yeah.
spend more time
But I
with
still
it.
feel like, as for me personally, even if I have a game that I'm waiting for, I will be waiting for that game even 10 years if I would like to play. So, but yeah, that's just me. So
Yeah, but some people just
people
stop
are
being interested.
different. Yeah, true, true, true.
Some people just stop liking the game. They stop.
They will lose the patience, right? So to
Yeah,
have their game.
and they remove it from wish list and
True.
like,
Okay.
after a year of Steam page existing, the wish list deletes increased a lot because mostly I don't know why, but I heard the opinion that one person can keep a game in wish lists for 1 year, not more. Then they
Also,
will.
Steam automatically will delete it from the
No,
wishlist.
no. Just person will lose interest probably
Oh,
to
lose
the game.
interest. Okay, okay, I see, I see, I see, I
So,
see.
yeah, there are people who have like a million of games in wishlist.
That's weird. That's weird to hear that. Okay, that's weird. That's weird for me, especially. Yeah, but okay, we are different, right? So we gotta accept it. Okay, so and yeah, we talked about a lot of things. So what's we also talked about like it's one of your favorite memories that you could talk to people and you can still also talk to people about your games. So what other nice memories can you mention throughout your journey as being a developer?
I think the moment when you release the game is kind of cool.
Okay.
Like you was working on it, you were working on it for a long time, and then you release it and let people play it. That's kind of cool. Even if it's not successful, you're still looking. If somebody is playing it, controlling the current players and stuff like this.
Nice.
It's cool. Uh, the release time is it's kind of feeling I have never had in my life before, especially on Steam. Like it's kind of emotional moment.
I see.
And also, yeah, talking to people like uh, when you have your Discord server and there is like a channel with cute cats or something like this, and people put photos of the cats on your of their cats just because of your game, and that's kind of cool. I don't know why. For me, it's you're building the community, mm, something that makes people. Somebody makes friends. Somebody. It's just cool for me,
True, true.
and just creating the game, the story, the just thinking how will it be. I mean, just thinking about all the lore, deep lore, and mythology, everything of this stuff. It's I love it, but the most emotional moments probably are the release at times, and when you see somebody is playing it, or when you watch bloggers playing the game. It's kind of that's cool because there are some bloggers which can have not that a lot of 100 followers maybe,
Yep.
but they can play your game like and you watch and some of them are really happy playing it. Some of them are not, but it's also kind of cool watching how somebody plays your game. I
Okay.
guess that's it.
Nice. Nice to hear that. Okay, so let's talk about the price. So when designing or making the price for your game, what was the idea behind that?
The price of how much the game will
Yeah,
cost.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it will not cost like that a lot.
Okay.
I think until $10.
Okay.
With now, like if the situation in the world will change, something will I don't know inflation or something like this. Yeah, it's gonna change. But I think now $10 are gonna be okay.
Nice.
Absolutely,
Okay. Okay.
because the game will not be that long to play,
Okay.
so
So
I
what
can
is the
take.
play time that you are aiming for?
3-4 hours.
3-4 hours. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you are trying to collect everything, would be that like the longer as well?
Yeah, I think if you will read all the notes, read all the dialects, it's gonna be very long. I just love putting dialects. I love putting all the notes. It's kind of. I'm a person who reads all the notes in video games.
Nice. And it's also good to have like people talking about the lore of the game after they beat it, right? So it's always interesting to have it. Like you mentioned Souls games as well.
I like reading fandoms a lot, and I will make fandoms surely for my game,
Are
despite
you
it's
aiming
not.
for that people should talk
Yeah,
about your game after beating it as well? So you want to
I
have like
think.
mysteries and secrets in the game? Maybe
Yeah,
secret doors, that you would like to hit and a secret passage will
I,
appear.
I recently posted a video of the bug with elevator
Okay.
in my game when it goes down through the wall, and somebody asked where does she go on this
It was
elevator.
an intention,
So now I thought about making a hidden room like
Yeah,
this.
true, true,
Just
true.
press.
Lore oriented
Yeah.
methods to do that, yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, okay,
Um,
okay. Nice.
I want to make it like more oriented. Despite now, like after release of the first game, it's not gonna be that big. But if people will like it, I'll continue it.
Sorry, so you are saying that if people will like it, you're maybe planning to do a second part of the game?
Yeah, or maybe some prequel, sequel, different stuff. Like, or maybe just side story of some
Character.
spin-off of some characters. Yeah.
I see.
Or something what was happening 500 years ago before before the main game, or 500 years after, or
Okay.
something like that.
So we haven't touched the topic of like the combat in general, like having a sword in your hand. Is it the only weapon that
Yeah,
the main
that is.
hero will be able to use?
It is the only one.
Okay.
Also, she has a shield, like for
Okay.
parrying attacks,
Okay.
and that's probably everything. But I think I will add some special stuff like I don't know, heavier, uh, heavier attacks, like special attacks and stuff like this.
Okay.
I will not concentrate the whole gameplay on it like Moonscars did, but I really liked the way it was done in Guacamele. I'm not
Guacamele,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That is a great game. Yeah.
yeah. I love it. It's just fun, and the combat system is just so smooth.
Yeah.
It's thing, and the number of those special attacks is like I think is I'm gonna make a similar.
Okay.
Make it similar.
Okay. And so you mentioned also parrying. How strict would you like to have the parry option in your game?
It's not that strict. It's like it can be used a lot because
So can you
uh,
spam it? Like, can you spam it to be able to
yeah,
have success? Let's say.
yeah.
Okay.
If you learn it, but I think it will need also some
So
stamina
it's not
and
that punishing, like for example in Souls-like games.
not that punishing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of easier, more casual.
Okay.
But with some enemies, you can't use it. For example, some enemies, most of the enemies, I'm planning to add more. Even the goblins I showed recently, like they have two types of attacks. One you can use parrying, and to another ones you can't do it because they are too heavy. They will I don't know. They will make a wave on the floor, or they will throw fire into you, or they will uh, maybe do a dash attack, which maybe will not hurt you, but you will also not do any damage to the
Okay.
enemy, or something like this, or they will anyway damage you. Like you can't use it all the time. You need to roll to
Would you
roll
like to
into
have an indicator that shows you which attacks can be parried or cannot?
I think player will discover it by himself, like
Oh, okay.
with, but we'll see it. Like we'll see it on beta, I think,
Okay.
on closed beta,
And
and
so you
the
also
player.
mentioned like the harder difficulty. So where it be like for players to be able to choose? Is it hard, more
Yeah,
difficult?
I think I will make just a mod for Souls-like lovers and a mod for just people who want to play the game.
Do you want it to have on launch too, or after launch as an update?
I, I think on launch,
Okay.
if it's not gonna be such difficult to realize to make to to add.
Okay. I see. And so about localization, let's talk about also that. So in which countries are you planning to localize the game?
Uh, I didn't start making localization at all yet,
Okay.
but surely English, French, German, Spanish, Chinese, surely Japanese, and I think Korean too.
Okay.
Uh,
Nice.
Probably Italian because I think I can do it. Ukrainian, surely.
Okay.
Because I speak this language, I can do it. And maybe if I find some people to localize it in any different languages, I'll try
Let me
to
know
do
if
it.
you need a Hungarian localization.
Okay, why
Let me
not?
know. Let me know.
Maybe
Yeah, let me
like
know. Okay.
maybe Polish, maybe some I don't know like just there are a lot of languages. Portuguese,
Okay.
Brazilian, Portuguese,
Okay.
surely. I need to add.
Okay. Nice.
So the
So
most of the people who are interested in the game are right now for English speakers, Japanese, Portuguese, like Brazilian Portuguese, and Ukrainians.
okay. Okay, so a topic that we haven't touched is that what other skills would you like to learn as a developer in the future?
Drawing,
Okay.
probably drawing.
Are you good at
Like
drawing or not that much?
no, not that much.
Okay.
I can draw something like to add something to Avita, like just something simple, but I'm not that good to make animations even for NPCs. I can maybe draw some NPCs to which are static with idle animation,
Okay.
and that's all.
I see. Okay, so
But
we
they will anyway look not that good.
I see. And as for the music, like you mentioned, there's some people that helping you. Would you like to like have your own music as well, fully your own music on soundtrack in the
I,
next
I,
games?
I think I can like I probably can compose music by
Okay.
myself, but
Do you play any
it's
instruments too?
yeah, I play piano and guitar.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay.
but actually, it will take a lot of time for me to write a track.
Okay. Don't
Especially,
be lazy on that. Do that. Do that.
yeah.
I'm waiting for
But
your soundtracks.
when we are making the game by ourselves, like alone, it's you anyway can do everything by
Yeah, true,
yourself.
true, true. I was just joking.
Because the game will like the development process will continue for I don't know 5 years and
And even
it's
if
too
you are
much.
wanting to add more, then it will take more years, right? So, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we discussed a lot of topics. Is there anything that we did not discuss or talked about and you would like to mention it for us?
I don't even know what can I mention.
Be brave, speak up.
I just I have no ideas right now.
It's okay, it's okay.
uh, we didn't talk about engines
Okay,
probably. I'm using Construct,
okay.
and that's it. Like we didn't talk about it. Maybe about technologies and stuff like this.
Okay. And so the engine that you're using, was it hard to learn and master it?
That's quite easy.
Okay.
Construct is just quite simple in this UI, but also quite good for making game for Metroidvanias especially, platformers and maybe top-down stuff.
So here comes the question. You mentioned a lot of times that as for you, being a developer was quite easy and you quite easily picked up all the skills that you needed to finish your game. So why didn't you like start your studies at IT territory? Like What made you so going back to your
I'm not.
past?
I don't know. It's like it's. I don't do university yet, so
Okay.
I I still in like high school.
Oh, in high school. Okay.
So
Oh, I see. I
it's.
see. I see. I see. Okay. But are you planning
And
to then? Are you planning to?
probably,
Okay.
but it's kind of difficult for right now.
I
I'm
see.
not that sure.
I see. Are you down to answer some questions from my stream too?
Uh, like for people from.
Let's see if there is any question or. Okay, so if anyone has any question, let us know. Let us know. I will watch back if there is any question. Let us know. Let us know. Like I'm always saying. Let us know. Let us know.
There are. I see. Uh, when was the game be released?
We talked about that, yeah.
We talked about it. Like, I probably plan the release date like as this spring, like April or May.
Okay.
Hello, title. Yes, this is a guy from our community of Ukrainian game developers. So
Yeah, he said that he would like to have the translator. I got it.
Linux version. Sure, Linux version. Sure, that's important.
Mac OS version. He's trolling now,
Mac,
right?
Mac OS, it depends because we had a problem with Mac OS version. I tried to do it,
Okay.
and we understood that it's lagging a lot,
Okay.
lagging a lot on Mac OS because of construct,
I see.
uh, which like the exporting in construct works like it creates a mini browser, which is gonna be like first you open the mini browser and there you play the game, and it works like this all the time you mm, play or make the games with construct.
I see. So you
And
cannot
I don't
like
know,
make it bigger,
we
right?
tried
Or full screen.
we tried we tried to play the game on macOS, and it was lagging a lot because the it was not enough powerful for it was like powerful, but it has had problems with opening browser and playing
I see.
games in browser. So, but the game is mini browser, so that was the problem. So I will need to find the solution to it. I read on Unreal, okay?
So yeah, that's what I wanted to
Got
ask. Is that
greedy.
are you like planning to use other engines in the future as well? If you are making your future games?
I think I thought about Godot, but like I didn't try it so much yet. So I need to try everything to decide it. But for right now, I like Construct a lot. So.
Okay.
I read on Unreal. It's interesting idea. No?
Okay. Is there any question? Any other question? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know, because if there isn't, then they're asking, how old are you? Oh, your camera froze, by the way. Your camera froze again. And I think your voice froze as well. Am I live? Is it working? Is it working? Can you hear me? Can you guys and girls hear me? I'm not sure what's happening right now. Is it working? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, okay. I'm not sure what happened. Probably his connection got his connection lost. Let's wait. Oh, okay. It's me. Let's wait for him. Okay, let's wait for him. Let's wait for him. Let's wait for him to come back. Hopefully. Your English is perfect. I was just saying I'm speaking your language too. Like, he's coming back soon? Okay, 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 okay. Nice.
So I hope everything works right now.
It works. It works. We just cannot see you. Yeah. Nice.
Because I don't know why, but my computer just turned off for no reason.
No, it's okay.
Like
It's okay.
it didn't happen before even.
It's okay. Okay, I think that we discussed a lot of things right now. So yeah, if you have any other things in your mind, let us know. Let us know that we haven't touched.
I don't think I have. I don't think
Okay.
I have.
Then I will take some of your time after the stream, but let's end up our interview here as live. Title, thanks for the follow. Спасибо, спасибо, спасибо тебе. Okay,
Дякую.
see you, Crasher. Okay, so I will close this stream now. And everyone who did not watch it live, you will be able to watch it back as VOD. And also an edited version will go out to YouTube with all the gameplay clips, with all the stuff that we were discussing. So keep that in mind, and I also share it on my Discord and on my Twitter as well.
I haven't seen your YouTube.
I will send it to you. I will send it to you. I'm just still in the process of making, you know, the intro and the outro for this show of mine, so it will take more time for me. Probably by the end of the summer I will have my intro ready. I'm still wants to make it like, you know, the best dev live show I ever wanted to make. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, everyone, thanks for being here and have a nice day or night, depending where you live. Thank you very much. And also thank you for joining us today.